Hello guys, we're back in Kerbal Space Program and today we're gonna try and make a flight to the North Pole and come back. As you can see, I've set up a plane here which these boosters here will carry into space, and then we're gonna come back down at the North Pole. Then after we take off there, we're gonna use these rockets which are part of the plane here to get us back to the space center. Hopefully. The game has some bugs as far as landing is concerned, and it's very easy to destroy your craft even if you do everything correctly. So hopefully everything works out the way it should. Now to start, gonna turn off, and we're gonna leave the fuel tanks on for now, although we're gonna turn them off later on. And for those of you who have problems with lag, well, I suggest you skip a minute and a half or 2 minutes ahead, because there's gonna be quite a bit of lag when we take off here. Sorry, this game lags a lot. I can't do anything about it. Seriously, you've been warned. Skip ahead. Still here? Okay, don't blame me then. Yeah, like I said, lag, lots of it. Yeah, I've tried recording this video 2 times already, and both times my plane ended glitching out and dying when I tried to land. So, I mean, I've managed to land it safely a couple of times when I wasn't recording, but yeah, this time I'm not gonna re-record anything. I'm just gonna show you whatever happens. So yeah, this is more than powerful enough to get where we're going. Whether we can survive the trip, well, that's another matter. Okay, and oh, come on, stop lagging. It's not that bad now. We need to very gently start turning northwards. Very gently, because if we don't do this very carefully, we end up spinning out of control and dying horribly. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay. And these boosters are almost out of fuel as well. Come on. Yeah, let's just get rid of those. Okay. Accelerate far, far away from them. What's our trajectory looking like? Okay. We're kind of out of the atmosphere now, so we can turn without worrying about spinning out of control quite as much. And we want to burn in this direction slightly to compensate for the speed which the planet's rotation gave us. Like so. Like so. Yeah, because we want our trajectory to head straight upwards. Because at the North Pole the planet isn't moving in this direction, it's only moving here at the equator. So, you know. Well, some of you will figure it out, some of you won't. Okay, that seems about right. Let's burn northwards now. Okay, we want to avoid getting too high apoapsis, because we have to worry about the g-forces we're going to be experiencing on re-entry. But we should be able to manage. Okay. Slightly more. Success! The easy part is over. And goodbye. Now we disable most of these. And yeah, actually, in the interests of combating lag, goodbye boosters. Bye bye. Okay, here we are. Now, if everything works correctly, which it might not, we should be able to land on the North Pole in a little while. We'll want to point our ship downwards on the northwards line lakes, so before we time warp. That way we'll need less time to turn our ship in the proper direction when we start re-entering the atmosphere. And we're gonna need to be pointing the way we're heading when we re-enter the atmosphere in order to minimize our drag, well, to minimize g-force essentially, and to minimize the force acting on our wings, which will slow us down. So yeah, and of course if we're pointed too far away from the direction we're heading, then we will spin out of control because of the huge force acting on our wings once we get back in the thick atmosphere. Well, we'll see in a second. And yeah, you see we have a great deal of speed as we come in. And all of that speed, I mean, you know how your plane spins out of control when you turn it too far at the speeds you can achieve at, well, you know, when just flying your plane without coming in from orbit, and this is like, well, 5 times faster than that. So yeah, we have to be really careful with this speed. And what is those? Are debris. There are boosters. Okay, North Pole, North Pole, North Pole. Yeah, not gonna try to land perfectly on it. This is gonna be enough of a pain in the ass as is. And you'll have to forgive me if I don't talk too much when we come in for the landing, because that's gonna take a lot of concentration and I don't want to screw it up. Okay, Sherdov, you should be terrified, buddy. Really, you should be terrified right now. And we're passing North Pole. There on that side, it's somewhere there. Can tell by the way the compass is shifting and the way our camera is trying to adjust itself. Okay, and yeah, G-force, you can see that. Little more downwards. Yes, keep it at the red line, not over. We're in the atmosphere, we're decelerating, and yeah, we're okay now. Yeah, that was the really dangerous bit. Well, pretty much everything about this mission is dangerous, so... Still, it was one of the dangerous parts. Okay, let's turn on our landing engine. Okay, need to start pulling up now. Very gently, very carefully. Yeah, don't spin out of control, baby. Come on, don't spin out of control. Good, good. Excellent. We're still alive. Still alive. And we're pointing at the 180 marker, so once we take off we should turn northwards and just head up. I'm not gonna try to land on the runway, I'll just aim for landing on the same continent. If I can manage that, then the mission is a success. Okay, the ground here is at about 40 meters, so yeah, have a pretty good idea when I need to start pulling out of this dive. And I can see the ground there. Okay, at about 1000 meters we're gonna slow our vertical speed to -10. Slowly, gradually we start pulling up a bit, and then once we hit 200 we're gonna decrease it further. Okay, yeah, works out about right. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just keep pulling. Actually, yeah, let's keep it like so. Yeah, that's a bit too much pulling up, I think. Is my gear down? My gear is down. Okay, we want to come to a hover like 5-10 meters above the ground, and then we're just gonna cut our engine and drift downwards. Hopefully, if everything works out alright. Okay, deep breath. We can do this. Oh, come on, don't lag like that. Oh. Okay, okay, 5 meters per second, that's good, that's good, that's good. We need a very gentle landing. This is one heavy... Oh god. If you can hear that, that's my cat trying to get in the room. He's an asshole like that. Okay, more or less. Okay, cut the engine. Cut the engine, cut the engine. Please don't crash, please don't crash. Okay. Please don't unfasten your seatbelts until the plane has come to a complete stop. And... Okay, yeah, let me minimize that. Yeah. I'm not gonna touch the brakes, that killed my previous plane. Let's just drift to a stop. Slow. Okay, screw it. Very, very carefully. You can see how the whole plane twists when you tap on the brakes. A little too much of that and you're just a big pile of trash and a puddle of rocket fuel. Okay. I wonder if they're properly set up. Well, no way to know. Okay, down, down, down. Yes! They are properly set up. Let go. Yeah, come back! But yeah, we've landed. So far so good. Ah, if only I could get back on. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we pretty much turn northwards, I think. That's the launch pad there, yeah. Can I turn this? I'm gonna need a bit of speed here. I guess I could. Oh yeah. Retract. Come on. Retract. Yeah, that's just asking for trouble. Let's just launch. Try and turn ourselves normally in the air. Okay, we're picking up speed. Nose up. Said nose up. Come on, don't be like that. Launch, you son of a gun. There we go. Okay, let's get a bit of altitude before we try to turn this thing. Okay. Now all we have to do is get back and hopefully land in one piece. Okay, turn, turn, turn. We only have so much fuel. We need to turn and get us back up to altitude, and we need to have some fuel left over for the landing as well. Okay. Carefully now, carefully. Don't head downwards. Okay, how much altitude do we have? Okay, it should be enough. We need to finish this turn. Yeah, I'm not exactly that good at space planes. Rockets is more my thing. But yeah. Okay, that's the northwards marker. We might actually survive this. And we do need to aim slightly ahead, so I mean, we need to compensate for the planet's rotation. So, yeah. Okay, that's starting to look good enough. Let's even out and start our climb. Half of one of these fuel tanks should be plenty to land with. If we can get up to the altitude at which we can ignite our rocket engines, which is about 11,000–12,000 meters, we should manage now that we've gotten ourselves turned. Seems about right. Should be cool. Careful, careful. Oh, it's wobbling. Wait a second for our actual path to adjust. Okay. Mission time 26 minutes. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Should be good enough. I'm not gonna turn the SAS off again. Oh, come on, don't lag like that. I think it's the recording software causing that, but I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, looks like we're gonna get up to the required altitude safely, and looks like we're gonna have enough fuel to land with left over as well, so we should be fine. Now this is some really nervous work here. I mean, wow. Keep it on the 45. It wants to pull its nose upwards, its balance is less than perfect, but without the visual stuff to help you figure out where the center of lift, drag and mass is that they're adding in the next patch, it's kind of difficult to fix that. Yeah, we should have plenty of fuel. Okay, doing fine on that. This is running out of air, but these are still doing fine. Okay, wobbling a bit. Need to either level out or start seriously considering igniting the rocket engines. Okay, 11,000, then we're turning them on and burning for... Yeah, trajectory is leveling out. Screw it, burn! Burn like a crazy person. Turn that off, screw that. Okay, 4 pellets. Okay, here we go, rock and roll. How's that looking? Good, good. That's looking fine. These are starting to really run out of air. Turn these on. And then like this. And then we're gonna... Yeah, we're passing the North Pole. Keep it on the 45. Turn off the turbojets. We don't need those anymore. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be fine. I think. Turn this off. Start burning that one. Okay. How's that looking? Yeah, I think we're gonna make it. it's gonna be fine, especially once we... Yeah, it's gonna be fine. This point, should make it to within reasonable vicinity of the... Actually, we need to turn ourselves just a smidgen. How high is that apoapsis? Let's cut those for a second. We need to turn ourselves like so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Okay, that should be fine. Keep burning like that. No, don't pull upwards. Don't do that. Don't worry, we still have one whole fuel tank left. That's gonna be... Okay. Microscopic adjustments. Okay. Excellent, excellent. We should be fine. Think we have a pretty good aim there. Actually, let's adjust that just a little bit. Oh, and yeah, yeah, we want our trajectory to be as shallow as possible here. So, point it like this and burn. Okay, we don't want to overshoot, not by too much anyway. It should be fine. Okay, and we have a bit left over for adjustments. Let's see how this looks. And as you can see, the planet is orbiting under us, rotating under us. So, whoa, okay. We need to turn our ship downwards, like we did when we were coming here. So, okay, there will be good. Deploy those. Okay, how's that looking? That's looking pretty damn good actually. Okay, let's add a bit more. Let's burn up the rest of our fuel. Don't want screwing with my balance when I'm trying to land like so. And yes, excellent. That should be... Oh, that should be horrifying G-force murder, but I think we can manage. Nighttime landing though. Oh, yeah. And now since we've burned up all of that fuel, it's gonna be really easy to land. Okay, not too much of a downward angle. We should be... Yeah. Oh, it just looks really high because we're coming in like that. Okay then. We might have to turn ourselves in order to actually land. Oh, the temptation to try and land on the runway. Oh. But no, I really can't, can I? And where's the space center? Is that it there? Where is it? That debris is on the launch pad. There. It's there. Oh, that piece of land hadn't loaded, so yeah, that explains things. Aim downwards, minimize those G-forces as much as humanly possible. Okay, engine on. Yeah, it shouldn't use too much fuel. We should be okay. Whoa, how long has that been on anyway? Ah, screw it, we need it on anyway. Okay. Yeah, no, there's no way I can come in and land at the runway, not at this angle, and I need to turn myself ever so slightly here anyway. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that looks really good actually. Okay, we're pretty close. This might actually be a successful mission. Okay, let's not screw this up. We still have to land. And that is a really sucky... Yeah, we're kind of just hovering in the air. Our ship is really, really light now, and it's, you know, I can't remember the word. What was it? Oh well, whatever. Point is, can stay in the air really easily, even without engine power. Damn it, I can't remember. Screw that. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's avoid that water there. Turn ever so slightly. That will do. Actually, let's aim slightly downwards. Yeah, and when it's empty, when you point it at the horizon, it stays more or less neutral, vertical speed-wise. Well, it has a lot of lift, and well, it needs a lot of lift in order to fly with all of this rocket fuel it carries. But once that is gone, it really has no trouble staying in the air. Yeah, this is my landing engine, and these two are for getting up to the altitude when we want to swing up into space. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Let's aim at the 25-degree mark and head downwards. Actually, let's make that the 20-degree mark, like so. Okay, couple hundred here. The altitude of the ground, I think. Turn slightly. Okay, aim it like so. Yeah, that's about right. Pull up a bit, just a bit, 15-degree mark. Okay. Okay, almost there. And yeah, you can see that our engine is off. Well, I'm not feeding it any fuel, it's technically on, but it's not actually doing anything. So yeah, gonna turn it on when we come in for landing, I guess. Though maybe we won't have to. Well, not yet. Still have a bit of fuel, should be more than enough to land with. Okay, and okay, 10-degree mark. Don't want to. Yeah, we're losing speed. We need our engine on at the lowest possible setting. That's the ground. Okay. I'm gonna be really pissed if it explodes now. I mean, seriously. Okay, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Gently, 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 gently pull up. Okay, that's good. That's really good. How high is the ground? Well, we have plenty of space to work with, I guess. Should have enough. And if we need to pick up more speed, we can always turn our engine up for a bit, accelerate, and turn it back off again. How much fuel? 40 liters should be enough. Okay, we need to be... Okay, like this. Okay, so a little ways off. Yeah, keep it even, keep it even. Okay, like so, accelerate. No, don't head upwards, we don't want that. Okay, I really wish this wasn't a nighttime landing. Okay, screw that. Not gonna be doing that anymore. I think we have enough speed. A little bit more, let's keep it at 40. Well, nearly 40. Guess the ground is not that high here. They are getting pretty close to it. Drift downwards. Come on, baby. Land already. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, we're starting to lose control. No, not upwards, downwards. Very slowly, very carefully. Yes, please. Come on, almost. Moment of truth. Okay, we're starting to lose speed. I'm not gonna be using the brakes here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You can do this. You can do this, baby. Don't fail me now, we're almost there. And it's actually picking up speed, seriously? Okay. Very, very carefully. Almost there. Success! Holy crap, I can't believe I actually did that. Oh my god. Okay. Guess... yeah, 9.2 Gs. I'm assuming he can survive that. Barely. Actually, yeah, I transferred it to the vehicle assembly building, but I constructed in the spaceplane hangar, so I'm gonna show it to you here, because it'll be easier, I think. Come on, load, load, load. Okay, so yeah, it took quite, well, some experimentation to figure out how to balance it out right. yeah, you can change the angle of wings with Shift plus the WASD keys, like this. I mean, you can change the positioning of part with Q, E, WASD, but you do it in smaller increments if you press Shift at the same time, and space resets it. So yeah, you can see that the wings are angled upward to provide extra lift. We have these two tail fins for additional control, and yeah, and these here and these external boosters. And yeah, I had to add a bit more weight up here than here because the balance ended up being off, because I took these Mark II fuselages as my center line, but this connection is closer to the bottom of the Mark II fuselage than to the top, so it ends up being off center. So yeah, if you use these two engines, the advanced SAS can compensate for it, but it's an additional problem. And yeah, solid boosters and two sets of large liquid boosters plus this booster set here. So yeah, I'm gonna turn it around a bit. Oh yeah, and the fuel feeds from here to the wing to the engine, and here I have a decoupler to prevent fuel from feeding from the fuselages into the rocket fuel tanks, because I wanted them to be separate for obvious reasons, since you can't actually turn off liquid fuel engines. So yeah, you can disable fuel tanks, but if these were wired together in any way, that would mean that I couldn't turn them off without turning off my jet engines as well, and that wouldn't have been good. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Like, favorite, subscribe, leave your comments, suggestions, questions, and goodbye for now.